Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Meffan, your yoga teacher for the day. So I'm a little closer to the screen than usual, which means that when I stand up, you're not going to be able to see my arms going above my head. So in case you are somebody that really looks at the screen, I will tell you today just to listen to my words and trust that whatever we're doing with our hands above the screen, you are getting it right. And even if you're not, it doesn't matter, as long as you are breathing into the movements and just kind of letting go and doing what you need to do. So today we've got a vinyasa flow, a nice juicy yummy one. This is not a beginner's practice, so I'm not going to be giving lots of like detailed cues in more basic postures like downward facing dog. So this is for those of you that already have that base practice, that already have an asana practice, and we can just get right on in to the fluidity of the movement. So just come down to a kneeling position on your mat. We're going to get started. Just place the hands on the thighs. Take a big roll back with the shoulders. Close off the eyes. Just settle down into the breath. Sit tall, grow all the way through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And feeling the parts of the body that are connected to the mat. Taking the arms all the way up above the head. Take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Stretch over to the left side, opening through the right side body. Engaging that Ujjayi breath. Coming back through center, take hold of left wrist with right hand, stretching over to the right, opening through the left side body. And releasing those hands down. Place the fingertips behind you, lift the chest, open the heart. Option of taking the head the whole way back, opening through the throat as well. Coming back through center, placing the hands down in front of you, coming up into a plank position. So from here, holding, just tapping into the core, the shoulder strength, taking a look to the hands, a nice natural spread through the fingers. Try and stay with the breath. On an exhale, waving it the whole way back, downward facing dog. So really just working into the breath now, maybe taking a little pedal out through the feet if that's what you need, finding stillness if that's what you need. A little shake and nod of the head. On an inhale, stepping the right foot between the hands, drop the back knee down, release that back foot. Sit tall with the chest. We're going to take 4 big inhales. As you inhale, you're going to reach the arms all the way forwards and they're going to come up. And then as you exhale, you'll open through the chest as you bring the arms the whole way around. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, really sweep the chest forwards. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place the left hand down next to the right foot, tuck under the back foot, lift the back knee, reach that right arm all the way up. Gazing towards that top hand. Drop back knee down, stay with the twist as you then work back into your Ardha Hanumanasana, so your half split, or in this twisted variation. Sweep that right arm back down, frame the foot, tuck under back toes, work that right foot all the way through and come to find a three-leg dog. Right foot is lifted, opening through the hips, strong through both shoulders. And releasing right foot down. On inhale, step left foot between the hands, drop back knee down, release the back foot, lift the chest. So we'll take our 4 swooping breaths again. Take a nice big inhale as you take the chest forwards, arms reach up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. It's one of those things that looks like easy when you're watching it, but it's actually quite hard. Right hand goes down, tuck under the right foot, lift the back knee, open the left arm up, twisting, gazing high. From here, dropping that back knee down, release the foot, shift the weight back so we're in our half split, but we're still in that twist. If you need props or anything, blocks and things like that, make sure you have those with you. Usually should have said that at the start, but if you know you need them, then just make sure they're there. Sweep that arm all the way forwards, frame the foot, tuck under the back foot, and then sweep that left foot all the way through, back to a three-leg dog. Open hips, straight leg, strong through the shoulders. And release that leg all the way down. Start to walk the feet into the hands, feet hip width apart. Just let the head release. Shift the weight into the ball of the feet. Interlace hands behind the back, let the arms drop down, opening through the chest and the shoulders. Shift that weight again in case it fell back onto the heels. Really working with the breath. On an inhale, drawing up through the core as you lift the chest all the way up. Hands are still interlaced. As you lift, take a little heart lift. Draw the hands down and then release, come to standing. And work through our sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A's and B's. You can make these as easy or as hard as you need to. Okay, so if you need to modify going down through the knees, do that. If you want a turbo dog, do that. If you get icky wrists, come down to dolphin. I trust that you know your practice and you'll take the modifications that you need. Take a nice big inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step or jump back, lowering down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just taking a few moments here. Connecting to the breath. On your next inhale, step, or you can float. Feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step or jump back, lowering down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, you're going to sweep the right leg all the way up And then see if you can play with taking that right hand off, so the hips opening. Maybe seeing if you can take hold of the foot. And slowly releasing. I had a wall to bounce off of. Reset. Take the left leg high. And then see how it feels, if you can, to take the left hand off. If you want to, seeing if you can take hold of the foot. Slowly releasing. On your next inhale, step or jump, feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, if you have a handstand, working through to chaturanga, by all means take your handstand through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Those of you wanting to challenge a little bit more, let's find a turbo dog, so that kind of halfway point between downward facing dog and dolphin. And lift. On an inhale, either step, jump, handstand your way forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Surya Namaskar B. Hinge hips, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step or jump back, lowering down through chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, nice transition, smooth, come to find warrior one. Take hold of the elbows. See if you can lift the chest a little more. On your next exhale, frame the foot, step it all the way back, work down through your vinyasa, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left side, smooth transition, warrior one. Sweep those arms up. Take hold of the elbows, lift the chest. On your exhale, frame the foot, step it all the way back, work down through your chaturanga or down to the knees, meeting back in a downward facing dog. From here, going on a little tangent from our Sun B, sweep the right leg all the way up. Inhale, come forward in the shoulders, bring right knee to the nose. Then take the right leg around into eagle from the left. So you've got the right leg on top and you've come back to a downward facing dog in eagle. Now you're going to work forwards and lift the right arm off, keeping the legs where they are. As you bring that right arm all the way around, placing it down, you then pivot to the other side. Try to keep the eagle. Left arm is off. Place that hand all the way down, release the eagle, place the feet down on the mat. Sweep the left leg high. Inhale, coming forwards, knee to nose. Exhale, twisting eagle, taking that left leg over the top of the right. This time we're going to pivot onto the left hand, sweep the arm up, bring it all the way back round and down, and then come to the other side. You're going to find one side easier than the other. Bringing it all the way back around, release the eagle, step back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step or jump, feet to hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hinge hips, bend knees, sweep the arms all the way up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, create space. Exhale, place the hands, step or jump back, lowering down through Chaturanga or down to the knees. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right side, warrior one, sweep the arms high. Exhale, frame the foot as you work it all the way back down through your Chaturanga, meeting back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, left side, warrior one, sweep those arms high. Exhale, frame the foot, take it all the way back, finding the fluidity of the flow now. Lifting, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Either staying here or coming down to the forearms, come down to dolphin. So just holding here, staying with the breath, pushing the head away from the mat. And then lifting all the way back up, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step or jump, feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hinge hips, bend knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, forward fold. Taking it back down through your vinyasa. Can you tell it's the morning? Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right side, warrior one, sweep those arms high, lift the chest. Exhale, frame the foot. Take it all the way back, lowering down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left side, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, take it all the way back, working your way down through Chaturanga or the knees. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Just taking a few moments here. Reconnect to the breath. You can take child's pose if you need to, anytime. On your next inhale, when you're ready, step or jump. Feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, hinge the hips, bend the knees. Find Utkatasana, hold here. Bring the hands to heart center, sink a little deeper. So just using the torso, the core muscles now, the obliques, twisting round to the right. You're not taking your elbow there just yet. And then placing that left elbow over the knee, finding the twist. Just look down to the knees, make sure the knees are nicely squeezed together. Holding here. When you're ready, stepping back with the left foot, coming into our revolved side angle. Staying there. If you want to take the bind, take the right arm up, left arm reaches underneath, find the bind. Holding here. Exhale, gazing down. Release the bind. Place the hands down. Push forwards to a standing split. Finding the breath. If you want to take the right hand behind the right ankle or the right calf. On inhale, lift up, place the right fingertips down, open the left arm up, open the hips, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathing here. And then float the left hand back down. If it feels good to, take a little kick or a lift or a press up to handstand here. If you're not so familiar with handstand, you can just take a few little tiny kick ups. See how it feels. Wherever you are, slowly lowering back down, come to a forward fold near the top of the mat. The feet are about hip width apart. You're going to place the hands underneath the feet. Take an inhale, find a bit of length. Exhale, elbows move out to the side. Forward fold. You can just massage those wrists here as well with the toes. On an inhale, coming up to the fingertips. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, lifting all the way up, heel toe the feet together. And we'll come back to that Utkatasana, so hinge hips, bend knees. Bringing the hands to heart center, come a little deeper. Draw those knees together. See if you can find that twist first of all without taking the elbow over the knee, just using the muscles. And then place the right elbow over the knee. Get a little deeper into the twist. Knees squeeze together. When you're ready, stepping back with the right foot. Come to find that lunge. Either staying here, or if you have the bind, take the left arm up over the top. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. One more nice big breath. And exhale, unravel. Place the hands down, push off that back foot. Come to find your standing split. Squeeze those glutes if you want to take the left hand to the left leg. On an inhale, just lifting up, finding the fingertips, left fingertips down, open the right hip, reach the arm all the way up. If you can take the gaze up as well, by all means do. Breathing here. Exhale, float both hands back down. Time to take a little kick up into handstand. On the other leg, tendency is to always go for the same leg. This is my worst one, this might be your best one. So just take a little kick up, see how it is. Slowly melting, coming back down to the mat, forward fold. Again, taking the hands underneath the feet. Give those wrists a little massage with the toes. Lift the chest, exhale, forward fold. Release tension through the head, through the neck. then inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, lifting all the way up, come to standing. So working on a little bit of balance work, but through strength. So you can stay where you're on your mat. I'm gonna come to face you. So grounding down through the left foot. Take the hands to the hips. You're gonna take the right leg out and you can flex that right foot. So usually we'd have a strap here, or we'd be taking the 2 peace fingers around the big toe, but what I want us to work on today is the strength, so the muscles. You want to be really lifted. It doesn't matter if your leg is down here. All I want you to be doing is working hard. And then take that leg out to the side. If you find the body's doing this, in order to keep the leg up, just lower the leg. Bring that leg back around to the front. Point the toes, take the arms high. And release it all the way down. Awesome. Okay, that one's not easy because the quads tend to cramp quite a lot. So yeah, you're doing really well. Okay, taking now, so grounding down through right, hands to hips. Left leg is out, flex the foot. Opening that leg out to the left side. Bringing it back to the front. Arms reach up, point the toes. And release. Just goes to show how much muscle strength you need to hold those postures when we're used to using straps and hands and things like that. Okay, from here you're just going to step out to the side, Prasarita Padasana. So the outside edges of the feet are aligned to the outside edges of the mat. Take the hands to the hips, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, move forwards. Let the head release down. You want to have the heel of the hand in line with the heel of the foot. You can take those hands all the way through if that feels good. And if you have a tripod headstand, you're going to take tripod headstand and try and come down to Bakasana crow pose. Those of you that aren't quite there yet, you're just going to stay here with your Prasarita Padasana, or you can bring the head down and just see how that feels to have the head on the mat. Those of you in headstand, slowly seeing if you can work your way down to the knees on the backs of the arms. I'm not going to have a bit of space here, but pushing up. If you haven't got a wall behind you, seeing if you can push up into Bakasana crow pose. Beautiful, and then everybody just coming back to that forward fold. And then you're going to walk your hands over to the left side. And then bend through the right leg. So you're going to get this stretching, pulling sensation all the way down the right side. Really use the breath here. And then going over to the other side. Walking hands over to the right, bending through the left leg. Oh, this feels so good. Coming to lift all the way up. Coming to work Titibasana. So heel toe those feet in. You're going to be wanting to slide the elbows underneath the thighs as you sink the bottom down, and then you lift the feet up. Now, beginning stages, you might just be able to lift the feet like this. As you get a little further through, I need to be around here so that I can actually do this. As you get a little deeper into this practice, you sit the bottom back and you straighten the legs. Give it a go. If it's just literally a foot off the floor, then that's absolutely fine. When you have done your Titibasana, coming all the way down, you're going to start to walk those feet away, coming into our Chinese split or box splits. So wherever you are, slowly working down to the mat. Breathing. Do not force it. If your hips and your muscles are not this open, then don't force it. Just go to where you need to go, breathe into it, and we'll just hold on there. On an inhale, lifting the chest, sitting back. So now we're going to work our right and left leg splits. Now, if you are not near a split, then you can grab 2 blocks either side of you. You can work splits that way, or you can just come to a lunge and you can work on an inhale coming forwards and an exhale taking it back. If you are near your splits, we're going to go right side first. So if you're quite deep into your splits practice, and like me, your tendency is to kind of just hang out here, you're going to tuck under that back foot and really have to work. So push through the back foot, lift through the lower belly, reach the arms up, flex that front foot. Two more breaths. And slowly releasing, make your way round to the left side. However gracefully you decide to get there. So same applies, either working lunge and half split, inhale, exhale, coming forwards and backwards, or coming down into your splits. You can work with 2 blocks either side of you, or you can take it a little deeper. So the whole time we're trying to work our hip bones to face the front. We don't want to be rolling onto the outside edge of the left leg and the left bum, the left glute. Drawing up the whole time, trying not to collapse into the hips. One more nice big breath. And slowly release, bringing the back leg to the front leg, hugging everything in, just finding a little balance here as you hug the body in. Nice. Coming to find Navasana boat pose. So drawing up through the spine, either taking the backs of the legs or the arms out long. If you want to, you can take straight arms, straight legs. 2 more breaths. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cross one foot over the other, come through your vinyasa. If you have handstand, jump through, work through that. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, making your way down to seated, either jumping through or walking through. Paschimottanasana. Nice big forward fold. Flex the feet. Inhale, draw up through the lower belly. Exhale, start to work forwards. And I say forwards, not downwards. We're really about drawing the spine long through this forward fold. As you inhale, maybe ease away slightly, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting all the way up. You're gonna bring yourself down to the mat. Bring those feet in, slowly making your way down to the mat. Draw the knees into the chest, take a little rock side to side. Okay, coming to find a couple of back bends nearing the end of our practice. So if you are feeling nice and warm, feel free to take your back bends however you normally would. If you're not, maybe just try a restorative back bend with a block underneath. We're gonna take we're gonna take 3 variations, 5 breaths each, a little window wipe in between, and then we will counter twist all together. So I'm gonna take a half bridge to begin with. I always do. Feel free to join me. Inhale, lifting the hips. Interlace those hands behind the back, wiggling the shoulders down, creating a bit more space. Keeping the head nicely aligned. Maybe see how it feels to lift one leg. Lowering that leg down, see how it feels to lift the other leg. Lowering that leg down. Slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. Take a little window wipe side to side. You have 2 more variations. You could come into full wheel, or you could take 2 more variations of that, or if you're working forearm wheel, you can do that. 5 breaths. When you're ready, take a nice inhale and lift to wherever you are going. When you've done your 5 breaths, slowly lowering all the way back down. Window wipe those knees side to side. Okay, coming up for our final back bend, whatever it is. If you're still in your restorative bridge, go you. Stay there, keep the eyes closed and just breathe. Slowly after your 5 breaths, just releasing. Take the arms out to the sides in cactus or in T-shape if you have space. And you're gonna drop those knees over to the left side. Head goes over to the right. You can take that left foot on top of the right knee. Deepen the stretch slightly. Drawing the knees back through center, taking the knees now over to the right, head goes over to the left. Drawing the knees in through center. Take hold of the knees and just take a little rock side to side. Taking any final movements that you feel your body is in need of. Maybe a little happy baby, whatever it is. And then just slowly coming down to Shavasana. Either taking the hands down by the side of you, palms facing upwards, or maybe taking the hands onto the belly, just feeling inwards. Letting the breath now soften through the body. Just letting go of everything that came before this moment. Trying to let go of any thoughts coming in about what comes next. Just being present here, right now. Feel free to stay here a little longer. Those of you ready to move away from your relaxation, slowly bringing some feeling back into the fingers and toes. Maybe circling the ankles and the wrists. In your own time, maybe going via a side, just making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Hands at heart center, eyes still closed. Grow tall through the crown of the head, ground down through all parts of the body connected to the mat. Take a nice breath in, sigh it all out. Let come what come, let go what go. See what remains. Namaste. I really hope that you enjoyed that practice and you feel nice and strong and energized. Comment below, let me know how you got on. Please make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I really look forward to seeing you again for another flow soon. All right, bye-bye.